Welcome back everyone to the missions of the Kingdoms of Harad, where today I am back here in Zajana with my lower level character to find out exactly how difficult is it for a lower level character to reach the missions for the Hadakali Fells. Now, unfortunately, the only way I know in order to get there will be through stable route
Riches chase you, friend.
from Zajana. So I used the housing item to get me to Zajana, which I know that requires you to own scent in the first place, so that's tough enough as it is. But then I need to take this stable master to Hanamiku in the Hadakali Fells. But this is not where the missions are at. But I have to go there in order to get to the mission location. Well, let's see if I can get there without getting killed. Because we remember what happened when I tried to go to the Elven place. I have arrived at the Hadakali Fells. Well, I'm still alive. That's a step in the right direction. No mobs are attacking me and no guards are attacking me.
Hastalgur, stranger.
Now, I need to go to Ingaruma, and Ingaruma is where the actual ones are located. It says minimum level 150, but of course, nothing that Mithril can't have. So it costs me, first of all, requires me to be on the set, and second of all, it requires me to spend 2 Mithril just to get here. And I have arrived. Here's the stable master.
Today is a good day.
Of course, I don't have credit as discovering the stable actually because I'm not high enough level. All right. Now, I was wondering whether or not one of these guards was going to attack me or something. Actually, this is the one that I'm worried about. It's this one right over here. So, I will head up. He's not going out of his way to attack me. I guess that's a step in the right direction. And I'm went up the hill up here to look for the mission giver. And here we do have a mission giver, and she actually has missions available.
Travel with care, friend. Dangers are all about.
Danger's all about. Just being here is dangerous. Definitely in the red zone in there. And you see here the rewards are geared toward higher level players in here. You get some reputation that you can't get because you're too low a level. You have the Murjala Sarzai, which are only borrowable if you have a certain level of rep with them. So you get 50 virtue experience and tier 16 items related to level 151 incomparable tracery or level 151 enhancement runes. Items that are not going to be useful for a long time. So you see we are not exactly excited about accepting these right now. But I am here and we might as well go in and see what happens. While it is possible for a lower level character to run these missions, I don't really suggest it. Part of it is because there is a single coherent storyline running in through this particular mission set, similar to what we have in the further adventures, and they relate to the storyline here. So I think that I will run it on a character that can more appreciate it. So this is my higher level character here, and I'm arriving here in order to run the first of 10 days on this. And in each day, we have 2 to 3 tightly related missions that are done. Maybe I should say 1 to 3. Hello, Kusak.
What say you, traveler?
Hadakali mission, Retaking the Shipments, Day 1. That's at 1 of 10. Yes, Pine Leaf, since our arrival, my task has been watching the roads and tracking the movements of the Orcakai throughout the Hadakali Fells. My scouts are relentless in their duty and have sent reports from the west, south of Bestowed, and between the forsaken town infested with scorpions and the craggy rise where the Orcakai are entrenched. Something brews among the Ordekai. What is unclear? We need assistance in learning the secrets that they keep. Alright, so complete the mission Discovering Intent. So let's accept this mission. We must be cautious in how we approach this, my friend. Be secret. Be swift. Eliminate only the courier so that we might gain better insight through subterfuge. Alright, so I need to kill a courier and no one else. Gotcha. Discovering intent. What do you need to do? Avoid detection or discovery by the Ordekai forces and find the Boro and retrieve the orders. Alright, I think I can do that. Maybe. Something I can get through the trees. Now the question is, where do I need to go? That's always the trickiest bit. Find the Boro without... Okay, there is a road up ahead. Okay, good. Nothing down that way. Nothing down that way. So if I go... Eyeball! Okay, so there are eyes around. And I don't think that there are being hungry hobbits in there, so I'll assume then that they are the Ordekai forces. These are the forces that I am not trying to eliminate. So where is the Boro then? Probably somewhere along the road, but the question is, where can I go? It's going to get me closer to where I need me. The fact that there are two sets over there tell me that that's close to where I need to head. In fact, they're getting now thick all around. Thick as thieves? Well, Ordekai thieves. What's the difference? Let's see. Okay, see, there's one of them right over there. See, I need to be able to get past this location. And right now, that sentry seems to be posted right there. An Ordekai lookout. Yeah, I need a lookout, alright. Okay, so, see, can I get through here? Up here. The problem is, I don't know where my target's going to be. It's a whole lot tougher if you're looking for a courier and you don't have no idea where the courier is located. Now, I think that there is a... Right. I think they're far enough away, right? I hope. Okay, good. The fact that I was behind a rock might have helped there. That one's going to be an annoyance. Let's get into the brush here. Maybe it'll be harder to detect on this side. Hold on, what's that? Oh, that's the Boro. Oh, okay. Alright, let's bring the Boro over here. Oh, there we go. Okay. How this is going to work, I have absolutely no idea. Oh, especially considering I got all this I need to do. Fight him. I got no place to maneuver. And I'm in Caltrops! Collected the orders for soldiers. All right. Return to the veil below without being detected. Wonderful. Okay. So, it's not over yet. I need to get back to the veil. Not being detected. The problem is I'm not too exactly sure where that location is. Sometimes I think these missions need pointers. For the poor player who has to figure out what they mean by return to the veil. I know what the don't be detected bit means. Okay. Well, I assume that's the veil down there. Ugh. Oh, finding the scout is always the problem. That's the problem with one of these things is you really can't be in full control of where you're going because you're constantly dodging stuff. So keeping oriented properly is tough, at least for me. Oh. No. Well, that would have been... Okay, that didn't work out very well. Okay. I hope I'm going the right way. Well, I don't think this is the intended way. Oops, oops. And we'll call this Plan B. Okay, good. Now, glad I didn't run into one of the Orcakai as I was doing that. You were not seen in your return to the Vale below the Orcakai camp. Okay, good. Now, so I was right as to which was the Vale. Now I just find the scout. Ah, good. I will review these orders and report back to Kusag. Will decide what course will be next. Alright, let's go. The next mission is the crates are empty. Back to retaking the shipments day one. Alright. We shall not waste this good fortune afforded to us. The Orcakai would recapture the scorpions that overran the village west of their cragged camp. Even now, they move crates and cages that will carry the scorpions to place we would occupy. We must destroy them and slow their plans. Oh, that's what was in... Okay, so... Okay, the letter then talked about scorpion cages and all of that. Gotcha! Alright, let's go and retake the shipments. The crates are empty, so burn the empty crates. So they don't refill them with more scorpions, I presume? Okay, so... At least they don't say anything about avoiding hungry hobbits this time, so... I just have to find the road again, right? Oh. So burn the empty crates. Find the empty crates. Find a place where I can see! Oh, okay. Here's the road. I see something. This time, though, Okay, well, we obviously have to go up because I remember last time during the scouting mission, we went up in order to get to the location we needed to be. Oh, there's an Mordecai warrior here. We don't have to... Oh! Good thing I noticed them because I just saw one of the crates. Okay, good. An empty crate. I would presume that's so they can't put any more scorpions into them. There you go. Maybe what I needed to do was to read. I guess if I read the orders, I went and took the orders and all that stuff. I didn't think about reading those orders. Do I have any orders in here? I have a 19th anniversary gift in here. Hey, what did I get? A tome of the overgrown bog lurker. Really? Okay. Overgrown with fungus, I presume, because it's certainly not overgrown compared to the size of other bog lurkers. Now, they'll think I'm just some eccentric then walking around here with my pet fungal bog lurker. Now, an empty crate. Oh, I guess they're all going to have their Orkai warriors to worry about. There you go. But anyway, as you can see, this particular one has a wrapper quest with a number of missions attached to it. I'm guessing that there will be 2 for today's, but the number, as far as I know, is anywhere from 1 to 3, depending on how many you need in order to tell the story in question. So today, it was first to get the information and then follow up on the information by actually doing whatever. That seems to be the usual pattern in this. Okay, this is 6. Oh, was that your crate that I just burned? I guess apologizing isn't going to help any. Especially since I don't feel sorry for doing it. You were trying to send scorpions against us. There we go. And there we go. That's 8. Now, do I just look for the scout with it? Now, I'm going to guess that to find the scout after this is done, I just have to go back down the road. And I don't have to worry about avoiding the road this time and hopping around the ridges, which was a rather nasty piece of work. Okay, that is 10. Now I need to find the scout. I'm going to assume that this scout is going to be downhill along the road. Well, actually, not necessarily along the road, but I'm hoping close enough so that I can find them once I get far enough down into the valley. Alright, so my guess is that they're going to be in the same place that they were in the other mission, but you can never be too sure. Especially since I was so disoriented that last mission that... Oh, hold on. Oh, yeah, okay. That was strange. I was going to be sure that the scout would be somewhere around here. But that apparently is not the case. Okay, we got a crossroad here. That's one way to really confuse me as to what's going on. Ah. Why in the world did they always have to have me find the scout? And I know, because they needed to complete each individual mission because you've got the quest giver giving the wrapper. So I would presume that's the reason for it. Okay. That seems to be the way. So it looks like I took the crossroad instead of the main road. Oops. So just because you take the road doesn't mean... So it looks like the main road is north to south? Okay. Note to self. Take the south road. Well, so much for that bright idea. You won't let me go anywhere. Did the scout really stay up into the northern area, and I was just... Now, Mizaki's camp is to the east, so if I went along towards the east road, certainly I should be able to find Mizaki's scout, right? This road here. Ah, this one going up towards Mizaki's camp instead of the road going up towards the Ortekai. I'm not convinced yet. Especially considering that I may have just killed my entire hypothesis as I'm killing this Ortekai. Well, I will see. I think I checked every place except north of the road. North of the road that goes... a southeast going road. So I followed that road, didn't get anything there. So what's north of that? Anything useful? A quest ring! That's what's useful. So here we are. Hiding in the bushes, of course. A scout trying to stay secret. What a concept! Alright, here he is. Hamati Scout at 74.5 south and 88 west. Well, are we done? We will see if this action stops the action of the Ortekai or simply slows their advance. Well, at least I hope it at least slows their advance. Oh my. Complete the mission, weaken their... But there's a third one today? It seems that there's a greater force driving the Ortekai than fear and fire can dissuade. So it is that we must use greater force ourselves. Will you return to the location and destroy their tents? We will not let them find comfort or rest if they dare to pursue their goals. All right? Why don't you just infest them with scorpions? I just noticed our starting point, 74.5, 88 west. So therefore, the scout is at a starting location. It's just finding the starting location at the end of the quest. That's the tricky bit. So I need to burn Ortekai tents. I will presume that means first getting to the road, which is to the south, of course. Because last time at the end of the last mission, I went north to reach the scout. So obviously, if I wanted to go to the road, I would head south. Now, let's see what we got here. Well, other than a need to find... Okay, there is an Mordecai warrior right over there. Ah, there's the tent. Ah, the old tactic of burning down the enemy tents. How many of these? I need 6 tents to burn down. Oh, I didn't see that one until now. Oh, let's deal with these. Good. Let's deal with these. Good. Number 3. Number 4. Alright, so we need 2 more tents, right? Ah, there's one up there. And then one more after that. I just have to find the scout. Well, first of all, now, I guess I just have to... I presume the scout is... Oh, right here. At 74,580. Well, yeah, same place where we started. The Ordokai have lost a day's worth of effort. Surely they will stop their advance and intent. Let's return to Kuzag. Mission accomplished, and it says speak with Kuzag, which means that was the last of the series.
What say you, traveler?
You have done well this day. My scouts will watch the crossroad, and with luck, and your strength of arms and cunning, we shall see them press their position no further. Go now, friend. Enjoy a well-earned respite from the battle and these necessary distractions. I am certain that tomorrow will hold more for you and me to do. Thank you. All right. So we choose 1. Now the rewards here are reputation with Hamat renewed. All right. That's fine if you're a higher level character. Legendary item experience. High if you're a mid to higher level player. Murjala Sarzai. Good if you have rep with them and are thus able to do it. I don't know if there's a level gate on it, but you need the rep, and the rep is level gated. 50 virtue experience. Probably the only thing you're playing for if you're a lower level character. And a choice between a level 151 incomparable or enhancement rune. And I will take the tracery because that's what I need on this character. I still need more traceries to fill up my legendary item. Ooh, what did we get today? Now, another thing on here is these mobs are not giving us any drops whatsoever, unlike those of other missions. We're getting no drops here, so that's a major disadvantage of this particular area, of these particular missions in here. But of course, getting an incomparable tracery could be potentially good, especially if you haven't, well, if you don't have your ledger item already all stocked up by now. That's it for day 1 of the series, and next time we'll be back with day 2 of the missions here at Ingaruma in the Kingdoms of Harad.